These are the names of the angels who watch. Uriy'el, one of the holy angels, who is over clamor and terror. Raphael, one of the holy angels, who is over the ruach of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels, who inflicts punishment on the world and the luminaries. Miyka'el, one of the holy angels, who is over mankind virtue, commands the nations. Seracha'el, one of the holy angels, who is over the ruach of the children of men that transgress. Gavriel, one of the holy angels, who is over the serpents, over paradise, and over the Keruviym. 21. Then I made a circuit to a place in which nothing was completed, and there I beheld neither the tremendous workmanship of an exalted heaven, nor of an established earth, but a desolate spot, prepared and terrific. There, too, I beheld 7 stars of heaven bound in it together, like great mountains, and like a blazing fire. I exclaimed, "For what species of crime they have been bound, and why have they been removed to this place?" Then Uriy'el, one of the holy angels who was with me and who conducted me, answered, "Chanoch, wherefore do you ask? Wherefore do you reason with yourself and anxiously inquire? These are those of the stars which have transgressed the commandment of El Elyon and are here bound until the infinite number of the days of their crimes be completed." From there, I afterwards passed on to another terrific place, where I beheld the operation of a great fire blazing and glittering, in the midst of which there was a division. Columns of fire struggled together to the end of the abyss, and deep was their descent. But neither its measurement nor magnitude was I able to discover, neither could I perceive its origin. Then I exclaimed, "How terrible is this place, and how difficult to explore!" Uriy'el, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered and said, "Chanoch, why are you alarmed and amazed at this terrific place, at the sight of this suffering? This," he said, "is the prison of the angels, and here they are kept forever." 22. From there I proceeded to another spot, where I saw in the west a great and lofty mountain, a strong rock, and 4 delightful places. Internally it was deep, capacious, and very smooth as if it had been rolled over. It was both deep and dark to behold. Then Raphael, one of the holy angels who were with me, answered and said, "These are the delightful places where the ruach, the souls of the dead, will be collected. For them were they formed, and here will be collected all the souls of the sons of men. These places in which they dwell shall they occupy until the day of judgment, and until their appointed period. Their appointed period will be long, even until the great judgment. And I saw the ruach of the sons of men who were dead, and their voices reached to heaven while they were accusing." Then I inquired of Raphael, an angel who was with me, and said, "Whose ruach is that, the voice of whom reaches to heaven and accuses?" He answered, saying, "This is the ruach of Havel, who was slain by Keruviym, his brother, and who will accuse that brother until his seed be destroyed from the face of the earth, until his seed perishes from the seed of mankind. At that time, therefore, I inquired respecting him, and respecting the general judgment, saying, Why is one separated from another? He answered, 3 separations have been made between the ruach of the dead, and thus have the ruach of the righteous been separated, namely by a chasm, by water, and by light above it. And in the same way, likewise, are sinners separated when they die, and are buried in the earth, judgment not overtaking them in their lifetime. Here their souls are separated. Moreover, abundant is their suffering until the time of the great judgment, the castigation and the torment of those who eternally execrate, whose souls are punished and bound there forever. And thus has it been from the beginning of the world. Thus has there existed a separation between the souls of those who utter complaints and of those who watch for their destruction, to slaughter them in the day of sinners. A receptacle of this sort has been formed for the souls of unrighteous men and of sinners, of those who have completed crime and associated with the impious, whom they resemble. Their souls shall not be annihilated on the day of judgment, neither shall they arise from this place. Then I blessed Elohim and said, Blessed be my Adonai, Yahuwah of glory and of righteousness, who reigns over all forever and ever.